when you make a decision on investment, how important is the element of sustainability in that decision?
It's certainly one of the many elements, one of the balls that you're juggling when you're trying to make a decision about a piece of capital investment. I guess sustainability is ultimately part of the equation rather than all of the equation. But we've had to look at our mix of product, what is the best kit to make our products on, but then secondly, is there a benefit in taking one direction or another? We've chosen, for example, with our textile print to go up the route of dye sublimation printing. So we're using a water-based ink.
Yep.
We're using a low energy fixation process, and we're looking at some of the other on-costs of production, not just simply the original capital cost of the investment. We could have taken another route. We could have decided we're going to print our textiles using solvent, for example.
Yes.
And solvent has a whole bunch of environmental issues which would certainly do no good to our sustainable image. We've started off once upon a time with relatively heavy solvent direct-to-substrate printers, so we're outputting a level of solvent fume into the atmosphere. We've decided, as those machines have reached the end of their operating life, to move away from that, firstly to low solvent options, so eco-solvents as they're also known, but then also looking at where we can guide and steer a job towards a non-solvent solution. So we'll actually actively recommend these days that people go for a textile substrate. Some clients may go for that on an environmental or sustainable basis. Others will purely be looking at the economics of the situation. But by simply switching our key capability away from a less sustainable method of production, we are by default improving our sustainable credentials, I think.
What do you do with regards to establishing the sources of these materials, the inks, the substrates, etc.? Do you look for certification on materials?
We certainly look at making sure that the materials and the substrates we're using are what they purport to be. The basic print substrates for our textile products are very straightforward. They are all 100% polyester.
Yes.
We source almost exclusively from European sources of supply, and our suppliers in those areas provide us with backup documentation. Mostly they have ISO 14001 accreditation, which gives us assurance of their process. In terms of the inks and the dye stuffs that are used in our processes, they tend to be linked to the machine manufacturers.
Is there one piece of advice you would give them if they were intending to take on board environmental best practice and sustainability? Is there one point, just one?
Well, yes, I'm going to give you a word. Start. It's very, very obvious, but sustainability isn't one single thing. It isn't go and do that and you're sustainable. It's tons and tons and tons of little things. Putting a bin next to the bloke that's cutting the fabric so that he gets one kind of fabric in one bin. Making sure your vehicles are properly serviced. Making very big capital investments like this. There's all sorts of things, but start. Do something on Monday, do something else on Tuesday and keep going. And that really is the way that I think businesses should start to do this. And juggle it with the wider needs of the business, making sure that the other things don't get neglected. But ultimately, start is my piece of advice, Peter.